Welcome to the Divinely Protected Oracle. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your shares, and your comments. We're going to go ahead and do a general message for the collective. Now, this may resonate with your situation or someone that you're dealing with. So let's see what the messages are for today. We have a woman holding a heart. We have yin and yang. And we also have door to personal happiness and healing. All right, so the numbers 22, 34, or 44 may be significant to you. Now, the yin and yang here could also talk about balance in a situation, or it could mean counterparts. But let's find out more about what's going on in this situation. We have healing heart, so someone's definitely healing after a heartbreak situation. They could have been in a relationship with someone who was in some sort of addiction or even an abusive relationship. We also have the dragonfly here. This particular person wants to focus on lighthearted things. There may be things that are coming out in regards to the past that this particular person needs to heal from. And we also have old school, okay? So someone here may have some sort of outdated thinking. There may be some conditioning as far as growing up, the way, relationships were supposed to work. There may also be some replaying of events over and over again in this connection they had with this previous person. And they're definitely all in their head about the situation. Okay. So let's find out more about what's going on in this situation. What's going on between the collective and this person? Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like a lot of you were waiting for something to become of this previous relationship, and it looks like that never really happened. So it was kind of like a waste of time energy is what I'm getting here. Okay. And you may have invested a lot in this particular connection, but again, it didn't grow as much as it was supposed to when you see all these empty branches here. Okay, so how does the collective feel about this situation? Okay, we have the Knight of Swords here. This is someone who is very impulsive, possibly even angry in this particular situation. Okay. How does the collective feel about this situation? We also have the Lovers reversed. So this, again, I'm getting a very dark energy over here. And I do see that this particular person is extremely angry and definitely involved with someone who can be in their lower energies, dealing with a lot of toxicity and abusive habits. Okay, so how does this person view the connection? We have the Chariot. This particular person walked away from this situation. This woman holding a heart here. Okay. And then we also have the Knight of Swords. So this particular person stood up to this Knight of Swords here and stood their ground and said, I'm not taking any more of this nonsense. There was a lot of anger, possibly abuse in a situation. This particular person was engaging in dark activities. They were very toxic. And this particular person walked away from it. And even though they may have invested a lot in this situation, they saw it as a waste of time, this particular connection. Okay, so let's get some more information on this situation. Why is this Knight of Swords here? We have the Queen of Coins. This is someone who may look to other people as mature and successful. So you may be dealing with like a businessman or woman, so just take it how it resonates. But you're definitely looking at someone who, at least on the outside, looks very loving, caring, practical, and nurturing. Okay. We also have the Four of Swords. This is someone who may use mental manipulation here to get their way and to also have people perceive them in this very successful, nurturing way. I feel like this particular person also likes being alone. So even though you may have been in a connection with this particular person or are in a connection with this particular person, it's like they need their space. And then once they get angry, then it's a whole fight and arguments. And we have the star here. So this again feels like someone who is in the public eye in some way is definitely seen as a very good role model, but in all reality, they use some sort of mental or emotional or even possibly physical manipulation to get their way in this connection. So why is the Lovers reversed here? We have the Knight of Wands. This is someone who is willing to take some sort of risks or could be fearless. This also could be someone who is very reckless. We have the Six of Wands. This is all about being in the spotlight with the star energy and the Six of Wands. This person is definitely seen by a community or even possibly online as a very good role model. We have the Four of Cups. I feel like a lot of you are in regret about, what you've invested with this particular person, or you may be contemplating how to get out of this situation. Okay. And then we also have the Nine of Coins, because again, I see here that you would like to remain single after dealing with this particular person. Okay, so why is the Chariot reversed here? Okay, we have the Two of Cups. I believe in the beginning of this connection, you really had a lot of positive hopes for this connection. You saw this particular person as somebody you were going to spend the rest of your life with, especially with this yin and yang card. You thought they were your person. You had a lot of love and respect for them. We also have the Eight of Coins. Again, you've, invested a lot of time and energy into this particular connection. We have the Temperance card. You were looking for a very balanced and harmonious connection. And then we have the Four of Coins. But this particular person held back everything from you. They didn't give anything into this connection other than toxic behaviors, negative mindset, just any way to manipulate you to stay in this connection is what this person was willing to do. Whether it meant taking away all your money so you couldn't leave because you didn't have money to leave, whether it was to emotionally manipulate you into staying, that's what this person did. Now, why is this Knight or this King of Swords here? Okay, we have Eight of Wands. Somebody got some sort of communication. Okay, what was this communication? We have strength, that someone definitely found the strength and courage to leave this situation. We also have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so this particular person communicated to this person who's been manipulating them for a long time that they now have the strength and they're leaving this situation and they're looking for what's going to make them happy, because this connection is not, because of all this manipulation and the way this person behaves in such a negative, outdated way. Now, it's very possible this particular person may have some sort of expectations as far as the way, what the women's role is versus what the man's role in a connection is. It could be very outdated, more like, say the 50s, where the wife stayed at home and cooked and cleaned and prepared dinner and took care of the kids, where the husband went out and went off to work. So they may still be in that mindset and maybe old school in this connection, but it really manipulated you in every type of way, financially, mentally, and spiritually. This person manipulated you throughout the whole connection. So why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. Now, this particular person may be extremely attractive, or you're extremely attractive, and this particular person may have seen that you are very attractive. A lot of people may want you. You may have a lot of options in regards to love because of your being attractive, and this person took advantage of that. Okay, so why is this Queen of Wands here? We also have the Ace of Swords. So you finally came to a realization about how this person was pretending to be somebody they weren't to the outside, and how they really were on the inside. And I feel like it took you a long time, and it took you a lot of strength to be able to communicate that to yourself, let alone anyone else. I think a lot of you were blinded to what was really going on in the situation. You may have been in some sort of denial, is the feeling that I'm getting. And we have the Page of Wands. Now, what was this Page of Wands about? Four of Wands. Okay. So it looks like there could have been family or friends that reached out to you with some sort of good news about you being able to possibly move in with them to get away from this particular person. Or it could be some sort of community that offered you some sort of service to help you get out of this bad situation. Okay. So I see that you are definitely, once you get out of the situation, if you are not out of the situation yet, once you get out of this, you're going to be able to find your happiness again and heal from this situation and really know that you made the right decision. But it's all going to take a lot of effort and strength from you to overcome whatever this person is manipulating you with, especially if they're trying to take away your resources, or even, you know, your worth, your self-worth, your family and friends. This particular person may have had you isolated for a very long time, so they could continue to manipulate you. But I do see that help is coming. You may receive a message this week in regards to some sort of community, or possibly even a church here, that is going to be able to help you get out of the situation. So I hope this video helps. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. Until next time.